Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we are talking all things finance, specifically the 6 accounts I use to manage my money and work my way up to financial freedom and one day hopefully becoming a millionaire. So if you're interested in this type of content, please like and subscribe below. And without further ado, let's get into the video. So what makes me qualified to talk about this? Well, one, of course, especially when it comes to finance, I know even for me personally, credibility is everything. So I do make 6 figures. I work at Google and I do marketing there. Additionally, I also am a financial literacy coach. I've been doing that since I was about 19 years old, teaching financial literacy at a nonprofit in Oakland. So I know a thing or two about finances, and even though I am experienced, I've definitely had my faults, but these 6 accounts have really helped me get back on track. So I have 2 checkings accounts, 2 savings accounts, and 2 investment accounts. So let's start with our checking accounts. The first checkings account I have is an account for my fixed expenses. That is my rent, my bills, my utilities, any subscriptions, anything I know is going to be due. I make sure that I allocate a portion of my paycheck to go directly into that. And I put the exact fixed amount. I mean, I leave a little buffer because things like Con Edison, like your light bill and electric bill, that can kind of vary. But for the most part, I put that fixed amount into my checking. So every single month I can set all of my bills on auto pay and it's going straight out of the account. I don't even need to think about it. The second checkings account that I have is basically a lifestyle account. I love the idea of automating your money instead of budgeting your money. So the kind of rhetoric behind that is you make the budget in advance. I'm going to allocate X percent to fixed expenses, X percent to variables, discretionary spending, and then X percent to savings and investing. And you automate all of that versus me every second checking, oh my God, I went, $2 over my grocery bill. No, because I'm gonna have an X amount into that account anyway. So at the end of the month, I just need to make sure that I'm below that number. So yeah, I have that second account for lifestyle, and it really helps my quality of life. I feel like now I can have way less guilt-free spending as someone that's on the road to becoming debt-free. I mean, student loans just came out. So I feel like I kind of carry a lot of guilt when I'm spending and it's not going toward my student loans. And I don't spend that much because I'm very focused on that, but it allows me to kind of relieve that guilt, because at the end of the day, this should be a really fun process. Not a lot of people are really taking hold of their life and their finances. So making sure that you kind of go, and when you do spend, you are relaxed, I think is just a huge thing to help your relationship with money. Okay, so for my 2 savings accounts, they're both high yield savings accounts. And the first one is for my emergency fund. So an emergency fund is basically, it should be 3 to 6 months of expenses. That's the typical rule. That can vary if you have kids, if you're a contractor, or you have your own business, maybe it may be 6 to 12 months for you. For me, right now, I have 3 months just so I could finish tackling my debt. And once I'm done with my debt, I want to ramp that up to 6 months, and I would feel very comfortable with that. So I have my own separate account for my emergency fund, and my other high yield savings account is for sinking funds. And again, like I said, right now I'm tackling debt. So there's not too much money in there because I'm not that focused on sinking funds. My main priority is debt repayment. But for my sinking funds, I just love the idea of it, especially if you do a high yield savings account with buckets like Ally, and I heard Sophie has one as well. But yeah, that's where I'm gonna save for things. For example, like a vacation, I would make sure I put it in my sinking fund, so when the time comes to go on a trip, I could pay in cash. I'm not putting it on my credit card, or I'm putting it on my credit card for points, but I'm paying it back immediately after. And I think a sinking fund is a game changer when it comes to really being able to take hold of your finances and really think and plan for things for advance. So even though there's some sinking funds I have that I haven't actually put into my account, I've written them down. I'm so excited to start saving for those things. Last two accounts I have are investment accounts. So the first one is my 401k that comes through my company. My company has an amazing 401k match. So I'm sure in the future, should anything happen, maybe I'll transition that to a traditional IRA. But right now I have a 401k employee sponsored retirement account. My second account is a brokerage account, and that's where I do all of my investing. I had already started investing before student loans came back out. So I'm not touching that. I'm leaving all my investments there. It's doing really well. But yeah, the sixth account is a brokerage account. I think it's very, very important to have, because that's how you start building wealth and hopefully building another income source. I could go on and on about stocks and investing. There's so much type of investing that you could do, whether it's real estate. Well, actually, let's just stop right there. We don't want to even get into a whole different conversation. But those are the 6 accounts that I have. It's been really fun for me, honestly, to take hold of my finances. I feel like I'm really set up in a good place right now. And being so young, I'm 23 years old, I'm just excited about the future. And yeah, I think having the 6 accounts is really something that is a game changer at any age. And automating your finances rather than staying to a stiff budget. For me, I'm a woman of God, and I don't want to store all my treasures on this earth. I know that my time can come any single day, but I also want to be responsible, and I want to be able to give like no one's ever been able to give, and provide for myself and my family and future generations. So I think just having that healthy balance of not being so scared of money has been just amazing through automating my savings and doing it through these 6 accounts. So if you liked this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please give me a subscribe. I was gonna say subscription, but please subscribe. And if you want to see these type of videos, please comment below what type of video you want to see from me. If you want me to talk more about the 6-figure salary or student debt or anything like that, I'm happy to make videos about it. I'll see you guys later. Bye.